This video, it's more of a thank you to the 80 subscribers I have on this channel. Thank you ever so much for subscribing to my channel and, well, just enjoying what I like to post. And also a big thank you to those who watch the channel but are not subscribed, because at the end of the day, I just do this, I won't say it as a laugh, I do it just as a side thing for when I'm not working or when I've not got anything on. And I'm not the best gamer in the world, don't claim to be. I hate Battle Royale games, except Cuisine Royale and PUBG. But I still post it or live stream it whenever I feel like it. Don't think I've tried live streaming on this yet, but I'm willing to give it a go. But it is mainly just a thank you to everybody who watches me, supports me, and wishes me the best. I mean, yes, 80 is not exactly a big milestone, but when I started this way back in 2012 with 5 videos beforehand, which are now deleted because I was 14, I didn't carry on for some weird reason. But kind of wish I did from then. So I completely restarted with just using my old iPod as a camera, PS3 theatre mode, tried using my Elgato on my old laptop, it just kept breaking. Then when it came to the PlayStation 4 and 5, I just used the record button, the recording function, and sometimes edit some bits in Share Factory to make it easier. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to make a good thumbnail. Don't know how to really edit that well or put background music in my videos, because as a 26-year-old autistic cook, don't really have means to that sort of stuff. It's not like I could just fork out so many hundreds or like a couple thousand for a gaming setup that I would love, a gaming PC, and etc, etc. I just try and make content the most enjoyable it can be with what I have. And yeah, like I said, I'm not the best player in the world. I just put stuff out that I really like. Like, for instance, with Scare X Defiant. Modern Warfare 3's been a letdown for me since the beginning, especially when it took me 3 months to beat the first story and now I was just on and off playing. I didn't want to go through with that. And the boss fights, I'm not even going to try with that. I actually tried to record all the Scare Ritual Easter eggs. Didn't really work out, but I have done most of them, I think. It's been a long while. But I've been doing this now, if I count when I was 14, or 13, 14, around 12, 13 years, I have over 500 videos on this channel. I admit the early ones, my brightness was all the way up so you couldn't really see anything well. It wasn't until like, I think, Cold War that I really started to like pick up in the small sense of things. And then the little vlogs with like MCon or holidays that were so bad I didn't even add any details into them because I was with my family and not big fans of being recorded, which is fair. I respect that. But recently with that Scare video, when I claimed it to be the Zombies Killer, which at the time it was what everyone was using for a title, so I thought, why not do the same? And it did get a lot of attention. A lot more than I thought it was going to get, I'll admit. I was expecting to get about, I don't know, like 100, 200 maybe. Not 900. I was just rocking getting this, just looking at it, and I saw one day it was on, I think it was on like 400 in the first 24 hours. I was jumping off this seat all day. But again, to reach out to just very few group of people still makes me happy to this day, knowing that even though it is like a small, well, not even a small town's worth, but like near enough it's about four. What's the one I'm looking for? It's like filling up half a pub in this day and age with 80 people. That's the best way to sum it up. But just knowing that there's fans here in my country, in the UK, and even some worldwide, I do really still appreciate that. Because it's like I said, I come from nothing. I am a middle child of three. I have a job which takes over my life most of the time. But hey, to keep a roof under my head and to keep myself fed and watered, you gotta survive somehow. But I never thought 12 years ago that I'd be like big, because even doing that these days, unless you do something spectacular, it's not gonna happen. And if people do try and do it these days, like get into YouTube or Twitch, TikTok or whatever, I know most just have a little bit of spare money in the bank. That's not me. If I did get AdSense or I got a content creator influencer platform on YouTube or another one, I wouldn't do it for the money. I'd do it just for entertaining others. I mean, if I did get paid from doing this, brilliant. But it wouldn't change a thing. Because, yes, in this day and age, money makes the world go round, but it doesn't cost you anything to make someone's day that more enjoyable, that much better. Or just doesn't cost you anything to put a smile on someone's face and they can actually enjoy the rest of the day. Because I can remember back when I first watched YouTube and I was watching like Syndicate, KSI, Giant Mark, PewDiePie and Mr. Beast were all latecomers except Pewds. Smosh was there, Yeti Slayer was there, rest in peace. Who else was there? There was someone else. Oh yes, Super Skull and Ray in Maryland. And now it's from Pokemon days. I wonder how they're doing that. But yeah, I've just watched YouTube for the good part of the last 15 years. And I thought I can try and do it myself. I always get so nervous when I talk to a camera and it's personal, but I don't do YouTube for the sake of getting bigger and making money off it. I do it because I like to do it. I'm proud to do it, even if I have a small fan base. Because even in this little bubble of fans, when people reach out to me saying I've done a good job, or even with my last two videos with the Euros, people were pointing stuff out, like how I missed certain thing about England's pen history, and the fact that in the last video I spat in the video. Okay, with England history, it's like I said, I don't really know much about like football teams in other leagues and all that lot, apart from when I used to watch it back at the pub or played a bit of FIFA back in the day. I just play football with my friend and we just go over things, and he kind of coached me along the way in that sort of sense. And with the spit, just wasn't intentional. It really wasn't intentional. I think at that point I was up at 4 in the morning and I just took like what was it? I think I had like 5 cups of tea that morning. And at that point I was ready to just drive off home. I kind of left the car at work that day, let's put it that way. But I wasn't drunk, just walked home. But no one was around, so why not make that video? Regardless though, I just can't thank people enough for pointing out things in the comments and actually me replying to understand why they said that, and obviously apologise if I've done something wrong or misled information, that's fine. There's a few I've not replied to, but that's not due to negligence or anything like that. It's just when you work most of your hours a day in a kitchen, you can't really get your phone out. That's just not right. That's just no. But yeah, there's not much more to say really. The past 12 years on this platform have been great for me, because a good amount of my close friends actually subscribe to my channel. So I do get a bit of them talking about it now and then. I tried to promote it at one point using external services like my Facebook and my Instagram, but not anymore. As much as I'd love to just branch this channel out, if I got flooded with a lot of subscribers, I don't know how I'd feel with meeting up with like demands for videos. Not saying anybody would do that, but with my schedule, it is hard to keep like constant uploads. That's why for the past, I think, year or so now, it's been a bit shaky. I mean, granted, I try and get 2-3 out at least every single month now. 2 is the most. Well, it's the bare minimum I want to get out. So at least then this channel's not exactly like dying down or anything. But since I picked up Skirt and X Defiant, dying down, yeah, I don't think that happened. But with the Call of Duty campaigns, I will call all of that in one night, depending if I have work or not. So that happens, then it gets just chopped down into different sections, just so it's not a batch of lot to sink into. I mean, zombies, when Black Ops 6 gets its beta, I will be trying to stream that and do more with it. And at least see what the game is like with this whole new Omni movement and stuff. And obviously, with 2 round-based maps for zombies, this boy's happy. Because round-based is finally coming back. But Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 is about to drop soon. And, well, it's the end of that Darkkeeper story, so it needs to be after the events of Cold War, but before the events of Modern Warfare 3. Because this story kind of has taken place when Sam went through the Forsaken to sacrifice himself for the greater good. Peck finding the debris of all the Tempests in the Pacific. And then somehow with Reaver and the others trying to rescue Sam. That didn't work, so they all, unfortunately, passed away, to say the least, leaving 2 Ethereum crystals, and then, yeah, present day, that whole thing happens with the entity. We still have no idea who that entity even is. It could be Samantha, it could be someone else, we don't know. Want me to find out, wait till Black Ops 6. But there's not much more to say. Just once again, to the 80 subscribers subscribe to this channel, and everybody else who isn't subscribed but watches these, thank you ever so much. Hope you have a very good day and a happy life. I'll see you on our next upload.